Hello, people of the internet and stuff. We are Team VYE, or we were, and we're not sure what's going on with the whole sponsor thing. But anyway, that's beside the point. I guess we're Intensity actually.
Yeah, Team Intensity.
Yeah, Intensity was the original team name, but then VYE came around, and so we were like VYE Intensity, but then it was just VYE, so that kind of stuck.
Everyone seemed to call us VYE, so instead of using Intensity, we went under that name. But as you said, that might not be.
So that might not be what?
Might not be VYE for so long.
Yeah, man, sponsors are so crazy. They're just it's so small scale as well, so it seems so pathetic. Like,
I mean,
we had to pay for our team name. I'm still annoyed at that. Like, we had to pay to change our own team names. Change our gamer tag, sorry. Anyway, we didn't get our jerseys. No, that's beside the point. Anyway, so back to the. So we're making a YouTube video and hoping to make more, just because I don't know. It seems like a fun thing to be doing. We get to produce quite a few videos, but obviously everyone always says that and then they don't.
Yeah,
so
but hopefully we're gonna stick to our words.
Yeah, but we'll see where that goes.
So not gonna promise anything quite yet.
No, but see where it goes. So firstly, we're gonna talk about our team situation. As I'm sure most people in Europe, or majority of people know, we dropped. Well, our old team at EGO9 was me, Kalpol. We haven't even told each other the name. Okay, I'm Kalpol. Alright, how's it going?
Thumble.
Yeah, so that's who's doing this. There's just two of us. And then Jimbosity and Critical. They were the, or Jimbo, sorry. Jimbo and Critical. That was our team for EGO9. But after EGO9, for personal reasons, we decided to drop Louis. And it's nothing to do with Halo skill or performance at the event. It was just personal reasons.
There were sort of ego clashes, and the personal relationship wasn't working out.
Yeah, but we won't go into that. And so in the last few days, we've picked up Spen, the almighty Jonspen. And so we played like one scrim, and we seem to get on alright. Spen just loves to slay and be a massive stat whore, but that's his thing. If he does that well, then all the best to him, man.
He's still helping the team, which he's very interested in doing. We talked a lot before we picked him up about how we don't want someone who's going to sit back and just get the kills, and he's completely on the same page as that. So we were very happy when we picked him up.
Yeah, I think a thing that we did well at Age 09 is, especially in the objective like flag games and extraction, is not overslaying. Like, that's the thing that we tried to instill from the beginning, because you'll see some teams like in most of our flag games against Spen's team, Strive at EGO9, we got outslayed, and even in the extraction game where we won 5-1, we got like something like 6 more kills overall. So we didn't even outslay them hugely, but it's just
we just controlled.
We like to win the objective by doing the objective, not by slaying. But anyway, so that's hopefully what Spen's going to bring, another slaying.
It will be good to have a
slaying that Louis was doing
slayer there on the team.
Yeah, so the team's now Spen, me, Kalpol, Thumble, and Jimbosity. So hopefully things are going to look up. So we're hoping to attend EGO 10, although no one knows where it's going to be, if it's going to exist, if Halo's going to be there or not. It's just all very
up in the air at the minute.
Yeah, I don't know why it is that way. It's so frustrating because they announced the dates like what, 7 months ago, 6 months ago.
They hadn't got a venue or something, or couldn't sort out a venue.
But why didn't they organise it? Why did they wait until this event finished before they decided to start thinking about the next event?
Money reasons.
Money, yeah, but why did they announce that it was going to be there? That it's just so frustrating because people have made plans around it. I know certain people have like, yeah. So hopefully it will be soon, and they'll announce it soon, and it will be in a central location. Obviously in England. If it's in Europe, screw that.
Well,
I'll probably still go, but
probably would.
Yeah, but it's obviously just easier if it's in England for English people. Yeah, so we hope. So at EGO 9, the one in Blackwood just past.
Mid AS levels for me, then we'll definitely be attending.
Yeah, with the whole exam period and that, it can be.
Which is why I'm really annoyed about this dates change, because the dates would right after my exams. Perfect timing.
Oh, what, they're just after? Well, then you won't have much time to practice though if you're revising for the exams.
I can practice at night.
Okay, fair enough.
Won't be revising then.
Yeah, so we placed 8 or top 8 at Blackpool, and so we're hoping to obviously progress and go a bit further at EGO 10 Did you say that they might not even have Halo EGL10?
Yeah, I've heard that
it would just...
the next Halo event might not be until July, which is when
oh my god,
the EGL 11 dates were for. But you know, the way things are going, they're probably not guaranteed now.
I think that would just drive more people away, because the people that have just come back, like Baxter and Blackjack and all these big riots and that, have just come back to the scenes. Like they want to, I guess they're like event players. They want to play events, and it's just been announced. Well, it's not been announced, but probably that Halo at the next event won't be for a long time. Well, not a long time, but like a couple of months. And so I'm hoping that won't drive some players away, because it may do.
I don't think that'll leave before they've gone to another event. They've said they're coming back, so they'll at least attend one event, rather than just sort of say they're coming back, then quit if the event doesn't come around.
We'll see. So yeah. So hopes of the future. We're just at EGL10, see if we can move up to top 6.
Yeah.
If we have a good event.
There's a lot of good players coming back though, so. Top
I think the competition will be a lot stronger next event.
Yeah, definitely.
They were like the only European team that came was QD, wasn't it? Ethnic's team and Strict.
Yeah.
Were they the only European team that came across? Yeah, I think they
Let's
were, and all these teams.
count sort of teams with other European players on, but
Oh yeah, like Tech, obviously.
Tech's got people, had people from all over, so
Yeah, and Devastation. They got. I think Trank is Trank from. He's not from England. I don't know that much from his accent, but anyway. So yeah. AGL is happening at the moment, and they're using terrible settings, and it's so depressing to watch.
yeah,
I feel so sorry for the players. Aren't you gonna watch it?
I'll watch the final probably, but it's just the
I
settings
probably will start.
aren't good to watch.
Yeah, and they've got Drift and Abandon, and it's like, even Haven is bad, I think, for Slayer as well. I know it just doesn't feel like a Halo Slayer game type. Although for King of the Hill, I played in the custom game King of the Hill on Haven, and that was really good. I haven't had a chance
to try that out yet, actually.
The hills in if you've played the Throwdown playlist for King of the Hill Haven, the hills are in the same places, but obviously it's 4-shot settings, so it's a lot better in Europe. But yeah, I really enjoy playing that, and so I hope that gets picked up in Europe, because I know it was in testing. And also another map, I don't know if you've played it, called Ultra.
No, I haven't played it yet.
It's a map in testing. It's I think Strix told me it was used in Halo Reach, but I don't know. And I like all these new maps coming through. I don't see any point in using
new maps.
The box maps if they're not any good.
What are your views on sort of bringing back old maps? Sort of like.
Sorry, say that again.
Sanctuary.
Like Sanctuary and Pit, they're the staple maps that have been through, and like, so they're like fallback maps that people can rely on.
Yeah, but
people are bored of them.
Played.
Yeah, so like when you think about it, like the box maps that were used in Halo 3, you had Pit, Guardian, Narrows, and Construct. 4 out of the box maps that were used to the end of MLG, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
and the only one that might do that in Halo 4 is Haven. It's just.
I think Haven's only still there because it was the only alright map out of the box, really.
Yeah, and I think the reason is though it's harder to make maps with Sprint because the game is so different, and you can't. People just say to make the maps a bit bigger, to scale, and like scale everything up a little bit so the maps are a little bit bigger. But with Sprint that doesn't work because it adds such a different dimension.
Plus
the game, and I think
map shooting as well with the BR.
Yeah, like on Skyline, I think Skyline with Sprint doesn't work great. I think because you can get to the other opponent's base so quickly, like off spawn, and I guess that's a good thing because you can just quick time to the opponent's base. But with Sprint, I think eventually when we decide to take out Sprint, which I hope's not soon, because it will inevitably happen. I don't see how it wouldn't happen.
Yeah.
So when they eventually take out Sprint, I think it'll be a lot better. So what are your thoughts on the CSR? Have you played much of matchmaking?
I haven't played much of matchmaking because I hate it. Plain and simple.
Yeah, you do cry a lot in matchmaking. It's got to be said.
The settings are bad, really, because you're playing 5-shot. And CSR, I've heard a lot of people complain about getting D-ranked when they're winning games and things like that.
Yeah, A friend gave me a list of, because some of the playlists are just win-loss and some of them are individual skill, so how many points you get in that game, or how well you do in that game, sorry, individually. So even if you win, you can go down if you've done badly and then you're carried by your team. But I think it's good they've got a mixture, like throwdown doubles, castle DLC, I think capture the flag and team objective are all team ones, so you've got to win to actually progress, and all the other ones are just individual skill.
Yeah.
Like at first, I didn't think the ranking system would be good before I played it. I was like about to play it. I was like, oh, I probably won't get addicted. But now I really want to get a 50, and I haven't in any players. So I've got like 2 40s, and it's driving me to play more. Which it's actually working. It's done its job to get more people into matchmaking.
It's put me off it a bit, to be honest.
Really?
I've just found people getting really sweaty in matchmaking.
That's what the game developer wants, though.
Yeah,
more people to play and
what
eventually get into the competitive. Yeah, multi-team was just brilliant. I played a lot of multi-team, and it's so easy. It's amazing. Ah, and your phone's ringing. Oh, is that the timer? Oh, yeah, out of time. Alright, well, if you enjoyed watching this and want more, subscribe and that. If not, don't subscribe and have a nice day, I guess.
See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Kill their